Boom, baby. That's right. It's Car Guy Jake. Guys, listen. It's 10 o'clock at night on the 11th of January. This is today's iteration of the Total Recreation. So, right now, we're in the era of the worst, absolute worst customer service ever. So, how does that tie into what I'm doing as a total recreation? So, today, I had a terrible, terrible, terrible customer service experience, and just everywhere you turn and look, people anticipate how terrible the experience is going to be. If I were to go through the fast food restaurant line, whatever chain, it doesn't really matter. I am expecting to get terrible experience, to just get, yeah, what do you want? Just people that don't care. So what I have found, and the way this ties in, today it's my day off, and I had a lot going on. Kids going in 100 different directions, tag teaming, getting it all done. And I ended up having to take my son with me in to do a couple of deals at the end of the day to help some people get some vehicles that they really needed. So taking that, and the people that I met were just totally blown away by how much I cared about them, how much I put into them, how much I gave them, how well of customer service I gave them. They were just blown away by it, because it is unusual now to get great customer service. And why I bring that up is because most of the time, people that are treating you bad are completely unhappy with themselves. And that's where I was. I was in that state of mind. And my brother, Billy Moses, actually, Billy talked to me one day. He and I have talked on multiple occasions. And we were talking one day, and he was like, look, dude, because I was telling him how I hit the glass ceiling. I had gotten so high, and then, I was coming back down again, and, just got caught up in this swirl of, negativity and blah, blah. Well, trying to figure out, how I need to do this and why I need to do this and so on and so forth. But he broke it down for me, and he said, dude, if you don't do it for yourself, you will never completely and totally dominate it. You have to do it for yourself. You have to be the best version of yourself if you want to give your kids the best version of yourself. If you want to be the best dad you can be, you have to be the best version of yourself before you can be that for them. If you want to be the best husband or wife or whatever, you have to constantly be focused on self-improvement, all right? How that ties into customer service is typically the way people feel about themselves is the way they treat others. Think about that. I'm going to say it again. Typically the way people feel about themselves is the way that they treat others. That's right. So, you've got a lot of people around now that just have that mentality where, they don't even love themselves. How can they love others? They don't treat themselves well. They don't take care of themselves. If you were given $10 million today, bam, in your hand, done, and then you got cancer and they told you tomorrow that we need $10 million to cure your cancer, you would give up the 10 million easy. It'd be like no brainer. I mean, yeah, I want to live. Get rid of the cancer. It's easy, But you won't spend an additional $10 a week to make sure you're getting good supplements, to make sure you're getting good health and nutrition and things like that. Now, I'm guilty of it. I'm not preaching here. I'm saying this stuff out loud and sharing my experiences with you, because it put it in perspective for me as well. Like, wait a minute. If I would give up everything to have my health, why don't I take care of what I got? I'm just taking what I got for granted. I need to do a better job, So if you're planning on doing something like this, if you're using this to help motivate yourself, do it for yourself. Love yourself first. Love yourself enough to where you will do whatever you need to do to get your mental state, your physical state, your health, wealth, spiritual, relationships, everything to where it's the absolute best it could be. Now, I'm obsessed with self-improvement now. I love myself enough. Thank you, Billy. I love you, brother. That really, and I can go into real depth with that, but really, Billy put it in perspective for me, And guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Again, January the 11th, another video in the iteration of Car Guy Jake's Total Recreation. Y'all have a blessed day.